I think I get it. So, at some point in time, some family okay, well, I'm just the reject of the whole thing, so I don't know nothing about the secret societies or the underground or kings or none of that shit, okay? But these people, I think they feel bad that they left somebody out because now these people don't know how to control it or they don't know what to do. I feel like when it comes to this Parham family, all I know is the only thing I could really say, they decent people or whatever, but if I'm finding out that these people have been trafficking, I'm trying to think if this is the same thing because one of their younger brothers, their family was connected to mine already by their grandmother being with one of my great uncles. Okay, just they wasn't married, but they was together. But all I remember is that one of their uncles ended up getting locked up for almost life, and he just got out not that long ago. But it's something about the the king of kings. It's almost like somebody got a strand of DNA. Somebody is set apart and chosen because they got a strand of DNA from all that energy. Somebody got the strand of DNA of like hustlers, gangbangers, dealers, mobsters, king of pop, king of comedy. Like somebody got a strand here. Okay? It's something like this. And I'm just wondering, I'm like, I don't know why something keep telling me something about there's a connection or something because one of their uncles, the youngest one, ended up going to jail, like I said, for life. And I'm just wondering, what is the connection there? Because I didn't meet them until I was in the second grade. But I remember a couple years back, somebody said something like, the one uncle used to work at the same job as my tourist. And I think he got fired right before they changed their name from Waste Management to Veolia. And he got fired or something, or yeah, I think, yeah, they both worked at Veolia. And he ended up getting fired because he had alcohol in his system because they like to drink. That family is a family of drinkers, to each his own. But they like to get, everybody do in the whole damn family, okay? So they like to party. So, and get together. They a really tight knit family. Um, but I'm just trying to think about this. Because I remember one time we was over there and the uncle said something like, yeah. He was like, yeah, you, you looking like this or something like this. But he was drunk. He was drinking. He was drunk. And he said something and he was like, yeah, them kids, oh, them kids, whatever. Them kids supposed to be mine or something like this. But I never seen the uncle like that. I know that one of my cousin that was my tightest cousin with me that would used to always it was me and my play sisters, my two play sisters and my cousin. We was always together. We knew every fucking thing about each other. We was always with each other. And I know she had a crush on the uncle, okay? But I never seen him like that, right? It's something weird. I don't know what the fuck. Cause I'm guessing that he was the more street credit. He was like known in the streets, okay? The younger brother that went to jail. But I just can't believe that this is this, and it made me think back because I remember when Nina was telling me like, yeah, I went to Ricky's house or whatever, and guess who was there? And it shocked me because she was like, oh, it was Mikey or whatever. And I don't know why Mikey always reminds me of, he got the phenotype as Momo Corey, which is Sophia's husband. And he got the phenotype almost of like a Yay or whatever, okay? They got the same kind of like, I don't know, they got the same demeanor or something. It's something about their energy. It's something about their energy that's the same. But she was like, yeah, he was talking about you and talking about this and that, whoop de whoop de whoop. So I don't know if like they continued to kick it with this person or whatever. And because you know how when people be kicking in that family member's house, people become like a part of the thing. Like, You know, they like kicking it over there. So new people come in and they come over there and kick it and drink the shit too, randomly or whenever. But that was about a time when I hadn't been over there. Ever since she told me this, like 10, 12 years ago or something, I had never been over there. But there was also something about, I had a dream about my Taurus and my sister and Nina. I had a dream about that. And then it's something about her Mike or her Muhammad and me. I don't know what they've been doing. Like I said, I don't know. This could be witchcraft. Like I could have never known these people was. I mean, I knew their mom had some type of hold on my dad, and there also was paranormal activity that happened in the house when they were together. But see, that's when my dad had that guillotine in his room, man. He built a guillotine. It was a pretty cool guillotine, but he made it into a coat rack. And I don't know why my dad it's like, it's not even my dad that's here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talked to my dad in like a week or so, but it's not even, it's like another part of him that's telling me something about remember that guillotine. And it's making me think about all these men that said, you have to be brave, you have to be strong, you have to be this Black Hawk energy and stuff, telling me you have to be. And so for them to show up the other day with this, there could be something that's going on, beefing. Maybe I do have to really read this. There could be some beefing or something like these. They could found out. It's something like this between this secret society. It's something else here that's just deeply rooted here. But I posted them pictures the other day because it's funny how, like I said, if you look at that cluster of pictures of, see, this is what I was about to do the video on a second ago. This is something different that I was doing the video on, that I wanted to do it on. But this is this energy of like Drake's baby mama looking so much like their baby cousin Toya, which is Oscar's daughter. And the girl I told you, Chosen one, whatever her name is, look like one of their aunties. Their family has a phenotype too. Really light skin, beautiful women. But I don't know why that woman reminds me of one of those aunties. I don't know if I've seen her before or something like this, but every time I see her, I think about that side of the family. And I remember when the mama and them moved to California, you know, and then Toya used to come for the summer. Toya used to come for the summer, and sometimes the other girls would come too. And like I said, the sister Kwani look a lot like Shaquille O'Neal's wife. But I remember they moved to California or whatever. But I think Toya, she had a couple children or whatever, and then she left from there, and she ended up moving somewhere else. But I'm sure that this Sophia energy is a clone of this Toya. But I looked at her picture next to Pam, which is the mother, which I think is a clone of D the Virgo. I think her name is D the Virgo. Is a clone of Pam. Period. Okay? So it's almost like this father went into a secret society or the background or a shadow government or something. And like, because of his ranking or his standing on his land, and because of their witchcraft or their connections to a secret society, it's almost like whatever these people been doing, they've been doing it quick. It's almost like one of the the reptilian version of my dad passed away. Maybe that's one of the people that couldn't face me couldn't face me properly and tell me. Because I told y'all the last time I seen the reptilian version of my father, and I didn't notice it was reptilian version until a couple months ago. I just remember his features. And then a couple months, like 2 months later, I went over to visit him at his house, and I seen it was like the old dad, like everything was not nostalgic. Everything was like, now this is the dad I remember even when we lived in this house. Because he was working on one of the older houses that he owns. So when I seen him, like this is that different. He was like, everything okay? I mean, we still family if you want to talk about something. And I was wondering, why are you saying we still family? You know what I'm saying? I didn't think, I didn't say it like that. It just did. When I got up the road, I'm like, why did he say we still family? Do he think I know? Like, this is shit that's tripping me out. But I remember the last time when I seen the reptilian, because he always had, the reptilian dad is a little tougher looking. He a little, he a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? You don't really want to fucking, now that I'm thinking about even when I was younger, and I used to snap back at him and try to act like I wasn't standing in my room when he came and knocked on the door, like, what you say? And I'm like, none, man. None. That dad. When I seen him last a winter ago or two, and I was talking to him, I'm like, yeah. And I think these people, they trying to steal some money from me and this and that. And I don't know. I've just been having a really deep conversation with God and woo. And he was like, and he was just sitting back in the chair like, And then he had this smirk on his face. And I'm just thinking like, I didn't think about it until hindsight. So obviously, I mean, these people know shit that I don't know, or it's just their clones that are doing this. But I feel like if my family had ties in this secret society, somehow they knocked these people out the way. If they the kings of the underworld, sometimes they like, because even on the Game of Thrones, they made sure that character Viserys looked just like my fucking dad, a Caucasian version of my dad. The cheeks, the whole everything about him. Even when he got older, like the teeth and stuff, everything. But the thing is, I went from my mom, when we moved to Texas or whatever, when they separated, I went there with her, but I wanted to go back home. I wanted to come back up north. And I remember my mom saying a couple years ago when I was pregnant with this youngest daughter, and she was like, yeah, I bet you wish you would have stayed now or something. Like, I'm like, why would you say that? I would have never had my family. I would never had my children. No, I would have did everything the same way. And whatever comes. And we had gotten into a big argument, and I didn't talk to her the whole time that I was pregnant because of that argument. But no matter the whatever, okay? It's something, man. Like, I don't know. It's like a grandfather is taking me back down memory lane. Because even my cousin Aunt Lisa, we all had birthdays around the same time. And they already knew Aunt Lisa because Aunt Lisa's dad was the brother of my play sister's grandmother, and my uncle, which was Aunt Lisa's dad's brother, was dating. So she was like our some other cousin. She wasn't like a first cousin like the rest of the cousins. Okay. But I remember when I first went to that school, they was all trying to beat me up or bully me. Because we had moved to Zion. And they kept on picking on me or something. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking like, Aunt Lisa, like, because they used to pit me and Aunt Lisa against each other, like to fight or whatever. When they used to teach us how to fight we were scrapping. We was the more robust women in the family. Okay? And so I remember that shit. And they wouldn't let us get too serious though. But I remember this, man. I don't know why somebody is taking me down this. But I remember that. I do. And then I was telling my dad or whatever, and when we went to their house or whatever for the first time, I'm like, wait a minute, these are the girls that was trying to fight me at school. I'm not about to, because he was like, we about to go somewhere and we're going to come back or whatever, you're going to stay here with them. And I'm like, I'm not about to stay here with these people. They was just trying to fight me at school. And he was like, well, the shit ain't going to be happening over here. And I'm like, I mean, whatever. And then I think we watched The Shining. Matter of fact, and here go these pictures. Here go those twins that look like the twins, or that scene from The Shining here. All right. And then we got the crabs in the barrel here. And then we have Pan, the goat guy, in the reverse. So maybe it's something about this area or something like this. Maybe Pan got with Pam. I don't know. Because that pineapple tarot looked like a split between my Taurus and my dad's girlfriend Pam. So like I said, this is making me think these people were tethered. They were living a different type of lifestyle in exile or something. They were living a different type of lifestyle. Because there was a masculine here that was very protective. This could have been the grandfather, or somebody could be somebody's real father. I don't know, y'all. So this grandfather or something could have been protecting me and sent those earlier ones out because of what they were doing. And they could have been living life like renegades. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just know that older Pam got that's her or that's her clone, and she got a accent just like Georgia Lee. That's a clone of either that could be a clone of my mother and my cousin Tanya Burr. Period. I remember seeing a woman that looked just like her around me or something when I was little. So this shit is like a whole wake up call here. But I feel like these people were trying to put me in court or something. And what I just seen here is, what I just seen here in this corner is that these people possibly cloned these children already and they've been trafficking them. Or they're planning on, this secret society could be protecting them from something, or they're just saying that this is protection so they can traffic these children. Because I'm hearing love makes things happen. So again, my Taurus, they could have took my Taurus and mated him or sired him with this play sister. Now, I never seen them say more than a couple words to each other or nothing. I never seen them say no more than 2 words to each other. But all this is to keep the true soul #1 heir to whatever throne this is out of the way. And that would be me. Okay? So I don't know if these people are trying to bully me back into, let's just get back together and girl talk and everything like this and act like nothing happened. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is. But I'm thinking that something could have happened, because I'm thinking this with the Sophia energy, this person could have went in the garden and got something from the tree of life. And this could have got them exiled out of the garden. This could have got my Taurus the first time exiled out of the garden. Because if these are witches, if these are family witches and clone and they can cloak themselves and everything like this, these people would have knew exactly how to extract something from me and take it right into heaven or an exalted position. Okay, because I had all girls. And somebody could have took the sun into heaven. Now, this masculine energy, I call him the Aries. He might not have known, but I don't know. So this could be having somebody cursed or something here. So we got the 5 of Wands coming in from on high. The point is, you're not dealing with the proper air. And I'm not going to sit here and let nobody take my fucking destiny. I'm not letting nobody take another motherfucking thing from me. Without airing this shit out all the way. The sun gonna blaze your motherfucking ass with what I'm about to tell you. So, these people have spread themselves out into fame, dumb, or into political arenas here to prepare their day to battle against God or the Son of God on earth, or Gaia, or whatever. That's why they came up with this new green deal and shit like this. But nobody's gonna give a fuck at the end of the day. But I'm gonna state the claim that these people are imposters, and I want them removed. I don't want them nowhere near my fucking throne. I know that. I know that. I know that you're not gonna tell me that they're gonna be able to do it better than me. This is my God card lately. Like I said, the shit ain't about to be happening. So I don't know. This could be something here coming from on high. I'm telling you, it's something about like fire and water here. Matter of fact, it's showing up in the cards. There's fire, okay? And there's water. Because I was kept on hearing, and God is going to send a flood. But this could be a trick thing now. This could be what they wanted to happen in the first place. Okay? For me to feel like it's in despair, or oh, it's all over, or they took it all and then the call on the water or something like this. Even these people probably don't even show up, don't even plan on showing up. You understand? But I was asking for fire. To set fire to the fake rain. And again, I can't even think about this masculine energy. Because he's in too deep with this, whatever this is. Okay? But I feel like no, somebody's not losing sleep here. This was probably all part, this person probably helped them dismantle whatever this is of my family. So this could be like a, I don't know. Somebody could be a Damien, but I just don't think it's this. I don't think it's the male that I'm thinking about. I feel like that's who they want me to think it is. But no, I'm starting to think that it's the other. I'm starting to think that the Gemini wanted to be the most high, and now he's the most low. So he's dealing with the girls that's getting scooped off the street, and they want me to become one of those girls, a Queen of Wands, to be in a brothel or a concubine ship or something. With this, I'm hearing like something about a house of whores or something like this. Okay. But I don't like the fact that this male is trying to exert his power over me as if it's not my fucking throne, or if I don't have rights to the throne. And working with some, that's the part that I feel like we dealing with. Where I feel like the Gemini could have said something about the, I don't even call them bastards. They're not of the bloodline. I'm not going to call them bastards. They're not a part of the bloodline. So the Gemini could have expressed this, and that's how he got cut. They could have cut his tongue out or made him not be able to speak. See? But I'm of that world, but not the fuck in it. Okay? So then it is either one of the Scorpio, Aries, or Taurus that thinks he can just get any Taurus, even one that, because I'm hearing love makes things happen. Yeah, it makes you lose your fucking head, nigga. It make you get your ass burnt to fucking pieces, nigga. That's what it help you do, because you could be in love, but you're not gonna sit on my motherfucking throne. You ain't gonna be no motherfucking where near it. Now, I feel like somebody pushed it to the edge right here, because they would think that okay, well, if you don't want us to sit on your throne, then we'll just let it go, and then other motherfuckers are just gonna come get it. I feel like this is what they're thinking, because there's no good men left in the world here. And somebody has already offered up somebody's energy to all these people, so now they feel like they don't need nobody. Meanwhile, there could be somebody coming in or calling in from the other side like, I'm sorry I was so stupid. I did leaving you out was the wrong thing to do. So even if this is like some Iron Throne, unless the Iron Throne is the motherfucking British throne, or that's just a low caste part, and then somebody else, the other throne is royal, okay? But I feel like I got claims to the royal throne. You know what I'm saying? I got the claim to the royal throne. You understand what I'm saying? So this is just crabs in the barrel right here, where these people don't want me to be exalted to that level. So they tried to ruin me in the heavens, and then, or in an exalted fashion, and then they turned all of the earth against. How you gonna turn the earth and the grass and the dirt and the soil against Gaia? Because I feel like, I don't know, I didn't see the whole Game of Thrones or House of Dragons, but this has something to do with autochthonous ties, the oldest ties going back. Now these people have access to, excuse me, documents or things like this that I don't have access to. But I feel like they use this goddess 23andMe and her intellect in order to break down the fabrics of my life. So they've already taken these things and ruined them, so that this girl and these other women could take on the abundance or the accolades or the energy of me or my essence. Okay? So I don't know if somebody's playing a big game right here. Because like I don't fear no motherfucking man on this earth. And I haven't taken no oath with no fucking body. So if somebody keeps saying dance with my father, these could be different forefathers or father figures that have been karmic or in the background this whole time. They just older. They're just the older men. It's something like an allegiance of fathers is what I was getting dreams about. There's like an allegiance of fathers that would make up who my father is. Like I'm just hearing like my father has many mansions, but that's not really what we talking about. It's some type of ties or rings or cups. Like I keep seeing the 7 of cups. They all offer something here. Like jasper, onyx, bedelia, or whatever. It's something else, like something that's going on with whatever this is here. And somebody is, I don't know why these people would come together like that and think that that's the fucking way it's going to be. That I'm just about to be out. Like the Bible says that the foxes have their holes, but the foxes is in reverse even now. So this might got the foxes like, damn, why we didn't bring her in if she had the motherfucking authority. They made us think we had the authority, and now look at us. Right? And they said, but Jesus have no home. So I feel like somebody want me to stay here for some reason, no matter how I feel about it. These bloodlines, some of these bloodlines are supposed to be placed in exile or taken out already for what they've done already, the crimes that they've done against the Holy One. But I feel like, again, it's like tattletale or something like this. But again, these societies and these groups know how to clean it up. So then you motherfuckers looking treasonous and you looking like you aiding and abetting someone that could be attacking a sitting president or a sitting fucking empress. Because I don't care what you say. There is a something about this sitting empress energy that's supposed to be protected at all fucking times. And somebody also has to say in something. So whoever this person is that's not all in their head about this, somebody that sold up everything and they on the run. They having fun. They got hoes with them or whatever like this. They got a little entourage or whatever. But we got this manipulative situation or this manipulative energy. And I feel like somebody's trying to see how deep or how far I'll go with something. Okay? So these people could have been going in the courtroom trying to say, oh, we found this at her house, or we seen this, or it looked like this. But I told you before already, if this is this sister, Sophia, I think somebody done forgot that I done been in her house. Now, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, in comparison, I think not. Because I think these people were trying to judge me on how my house is and things like this. But nobody ever asked to look at these other people's houses. And then again, I think that when they clone these people, they leave the stalemate around. People that just mope around or sit around like I do. Even not mope around, but I sit around and just watch TV or do things or craft or whatever like this. They took the real crazy ones or the thugs with them to take over the kingdom. So I be feeling bad when I'm making these comparisons, but I'm just saying. Because they're looking, this is me here in my house, and they're looking at me in my house. So again, I'm not the clone out there running with these people. So if somebody took her tether instead of her, you know what I'm saying? Did they look around in her house? If somebody trying to say something about me smoking cigarettes, did they look around? If they're trying to take custody or give my child to one of these other families, did they think about that? Did they think about the fact that there could be heavy drinking or something going on all the time? Okay? Did they think about this? I'm just trying to figure out. When somebody's trying to challenge me on my marriage, did they think about the fact that I know these girls' marriages? And that if we had to really look at one, theirs will be way more dysfunctional with mine, and we all been together with our mates for a long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So somebody is just lying about, they're trying to take, they're taking these other brides that don't have the bloodline because it was just easier. Somebody could be manipulating a situation or something. We got the Knight of Swords coming in. And then we got some dark chariot energy coming behind him. So I don't know if this man has somebody with him, or if these people are coming after him as he comes after this strength card, which is this manipulative energy here. The images speak for themselves. If this is a war of the clones, why should somebody even be getting mad? All I know is some real life shit is being shown to me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't help but see it for what the fuck it is. This is like something about like this kind of treat. Like these people went through, they went whatever the fuck they were doing here to get this done. They went like, I don't know what the fuck they did. But let's get into this. I want to know, okay? I'm going to be pulling on the fact that we just seen this death energy here. And then, again, somebody has something going on with a... I just noticed that some little clip came up in my feed, okay? Now, again, I feel like somebody's trying to bait and trap. But, again, I talk about headlines sometimes, okay, on here. All right? So, we're going to talk about... We're just going to see if we can pull on this energy as to why, even if this is a real story, this could be fake news. I'm going to go ahead and put that out. It could be projected energy here, but it also could lead us to finding out. There could be some loops or holes in it where we can find out about something else. But I'm just wondering why they're so-called saying that Drake did not come to his concert in Canada. Because in the Bible, it was saying something about this man that was going to end up going back to his land. And I think it was Canaan or something like this. And when he went back, they killed him once he crossed the border. All right. So, yeah, here it is out here again. This is the first card out when we first pulled the deck out. And, guys, if you see me with my eyes closed, like, that's why I don't even really do videos no more with, because, I be channeling or whatever. And it just works better like that, okay? So, again, somebody might not have been able to make it past something here. Somebody was waiting for somebody to say something here. Or not. These people are just making decisions out of fear. They're making quick, rash decisions out of fear. They're also trying to confuse the sun so something cannot be brought to light. And there's something that's sensitive that the sun is hoping. At one point in time, the sun wanted to cross over, I feel, with somebody. Maybe this person heard something or seen something or refused to do something or something like this. Okay? Because I go into every situation with no fucking expectations. I'm going to just tell you that right now. All right? Because I'm going to get back what the fuck is mine eventually. This is why somebody gave these people a head start to take over whatever this is. These certain parts of the empire. And so, again, it's just like a lot of rogue people running our country right now. You remember when Biden first got in and they said they're gonna hire like an army or a militia of people. And because the excuse was because vid, and people could not, that these people were going to be, everything was going to be digital. So I feel like they just gave these jobs to any random motherfuckers in the country without even vetting them. And so you have countrymen across this nation that have private information about people, and they hungry, and that's why they starved and put inflation on the American people while they were bringing people across the border, fattening their pockets and giving them cell phones. And we got to pay cell phones every fucking month. That's like hundreds of dollars for each family, more than likely, in each household, depending on how many people is there, right? So they want your ass broke. So when somebody comes to you with some kind of deal with the devil, you'll take it. These people is very patient and very cunning. All right? So we got somebody was not able to cross over. Oh, and somebody was not able to come and bring somebody a gift. Or maybe somebody was going to bring an offering or a position or a job or something to somebody, and they're not doing it. Okay? They're not even passing over into something. Okay? This could be some group or something that said that they don't want one person, but they want the other. Okay? Somebody could see you as their friend or their brother or their sibling or their lover or something or their spouse. Okay? Like I said, only one of these Tauruses would even be, only one of these clones of the Taurus could be the actual spouse. And it's so weird because I'm getting this energy of like DMX for some reason. I don't know if this could be a clone of his, or I don't know. I'm just getting, I don't know. It's just something weird here, man. Because I'm hearing I'm a rider or something like this. All right. And it's so funny because look at this marriage, this union or this contract or something is falling right underneath this person. This could be when they cover my eyes up, because that song Heaven Can't Wait. I don't want to leave my that was my favorite song. And it was actually one of my favorite songs around the time when I was planning my wedding. So that could have been the first time when they took this person, when we actually went to Florida. Shit, they could have cloned both of us there. I don't know. But I know that he was, I know what, now that I'm thinking back, he was different. But then we got the Two of Swords sitting right above that. Okay? Again, if you think about it, like this is my eyes closed right here. This is a lot of times when I'm doing videos and y'all don't see me, this is kind of like what I'm doing here. Okay? I have to go within. I have to use my inner light. And we do have this slither of this gold, this, like somebody, I don't know, they want me to see a different part of it, or they wanted me to. These are people that don't know how to work well with others. Well, you shouldn't be a covetous, slutty best friend or sister to try to steal somebody's spouse or a clone of theirs. That's gross to me. Okay? But this might be how these people operate. That may be why they didn't want me a part of it, because they thought I would judge them. But no, like the whole thing is, why did these people come in my energy, trying to play in my energetic field and trying to act like it was something when you already knew the future? You already knew eventually it was going to be some shit like this. All right? But I feel like somebody just salty because somebody ain't sitting here crying about it. And that's probably what they wanted somebody to do, because somebody still know that they're a fucking star. Okay? Shit. What else? Oh. Okay. News flash. Somebody is still a star. Somebody is still bone of somebody's bone or flesh of somebody's flesh to a certain extent. Or maybe not. I don't know how it fell. All right, but we got the Temperance here. So somebody is balancing something out here. All right, and then we have, like I said, the Knight of Swords right on top of that. So why wouldn't this person show up? Maybe somebody is forcing themselves out of their lifestyle and letting somebody else move into some type of position here. But I told y'all somebody's going to do this shit at the last minute and then force you to learn something or not be aware. And this could be also a trap, a death trap. Yeah, see how this person is sitting here? Well, I said that. You see how this person is sitting here with this, you see how this person is sitting here with this pentacle? Like trying to lure somebody in? So did this have this Deuce, Candy? This could be who it is. I'm getting the energy of like, this could have been something different where this Candelaria could have been a cloned, and they could have been running around with this possible Drake look-alike, okay? Or this Taurus look-alike, because that's what Drake kind of looked like. They all kind of look the fuck alike a little bit to me. Could have been running around in the background with this person all this time. This person could have tried to come back to me because they was able to come back towards me for some reason, but they couldn't come back to me. They could only come back towards me. They was probably warned to stay away from me and whatever's going on in my household, but they got telepathic or some kind of communication, right? But while this motherfucker was chilling with these people, he could have been dealing with these other women in my family. Like, again, it's almost like for the past something years, these people stayed behind and rebuilt what we had going on. They just rebuilt it with this BFF in this Taurus instead of me. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? My sisters even moved more north, okay? When I moved more north. But their original is something like this. It's kind of like this the lamanites or laminated ones, or like I said, clones. Now, they might not have moved to the same neighborhood. I've been to my Taurus's mother's house, you know, because at first I had a dream that this Taurus, the old Taurus, was, or the young old Taurus, was back living with this mom. Because I haven't been over there in a long time. I don't go over there like I used to. So I'm just wondering if these people are like reset families, and that's what it really means when it says you get a student of a trade student. What do you call it? A student. What are those people that come from another country? Okay. You know, one of them students that come from another country and stay at your house. I know it's not called a transfer student, but it's something. So let's see. Why wouldn't this person show up to this concert? Is this even real? Something about justice here. Somebody's seeking justice because of a tower moment. Okay. Because the 7 of Wands here. Because somebody could have penetrated somebody's auroboric field here. Whoever this person is that was married with somebody or in this contract with somebody. Somebody could have found out about somebody trying to attack or penetrate whoever this is in this bubble. Whoever somebody would have been protecting in this bubble. But again, I feel like if this person fell from out of heaven or fell from an exalted position, what are they going to do to stop these other beings from on high from coming in, trying to penetrate this energy? Okay. We got the Hermit here underneath the Star card. Okay. This could be a Virgo energy here. This Virgo could have told something here. I'm hearing Patel because there's a reason why these people have these names. Because it was something so weird about that whole trumpet thing and that energy here. Whatever was going on with this online Twitter shit here back then. Somebody's shedding a light on a situation here, though. But I don't feel like this is me. Because I feel like I'm hearing, you are my shining star. So we got the star here. And we got the star here. And this person is holding, this God or this hermit energy is holding up this star to either show this star what was going on. Maybe with somebody's child, okay? Or to use this light to see what somebody think about what's going on with this situation. So let's pull another one on that. With the 7 of Wands. Somebody could be asking you to look into something closer. Man, y'all know I'm about to get on this. This is about to get on my fucking nerves. Yeah. Some hangman energy could be getting enlightened about something that happened to a woman here. Somebody could have penetrated somebody's energetic field here. All right. And what they did to this woman's Ace of Cups. They could be penetrating her energy to get to this Ace of Cups. Hell, somebody's ego could be hurt here because they thought they was the only one, or they thought they was the one, or they thought they was the only one. And now this person just don't want to do something no more. Somebody might be like, good. With this news right here, good. Then I'll go around here and do whatever the fuck I want. Because somebody maybe don't want to share something with you. Like a 2 of Cups. Or they don't want to share, you know, the spotlight with you. Or they don't want to go into some type of union here. But I feel like somebody else is sliding in here. Okay, I don't know. Well, I do see that there's something to do with different races here. Interracial couples. This could be also like alien with earthling, or I don't know, something like this. But again, something about giving up the spirit here, okay? So this two of cups, this two of cups could turn into somebody losing their gifts or losing their power or losing something. Somebody could lose the Holy Spirit, or somebody could lose something. Somebody could lose something here with this judgment here. And somebody is really sad about this because they don't want to lose somebody. All right. And then we also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Whatever this LGBTQ energy is in the reverse. Somebody is sad. Maybe somebody's just not finding nobody in the likeness of them, or a helpmeet. They got all these cups spilled out, but they still don't feel like they found nobody like them. Even they went down here, tried this or whatever, they found out. Somebody could have found out that somebody could have told somebody that they were transgender or something. This made somebody sad. Somebody could have thought they found somebody or something like this. This is still not making no sense. Maybe it's something just don't want me to ask no questions on that other subject. Somebody might feel some kind of way. They could feel like they should have gave somebody something, some information or something like this here. I'm telling you, with this man being a temperance angel, somebody probably thought that they were the only one to like themselves. But they discovered that somebody is like them. And I don't know. And somebody is a star or should have been a star or something too. So somebody could be saying, you know, if they was looking for a star when they was looking for a star. Or that you was the one I was searching for, but this person could have still ran off. Somebody could be an angel. Somebody could have put you in a union here, you know, let you keep on doing your work or something. They could have put you in this union to protect you, or a contract to protect you, or to do something here while they found out and investigated something. All right. And whatever they found out balanced them out real good. All right. But I feel like whoever this is, somebody else went over here with this Knight of Pentacles and offered something to somebody else that's over here in the east of the garden here. Who? A high priestess? Who? Somebody could have been a high priestess before. Let's just take it out here just in case. Somebody could have, okay, but this high priestess, what was hiding behind this high priestess is this younger woman that people might look at as immature or something, but this person is very knowledgeable. This is almost like Matilda. Because remember on Matilda, they didn't want her to use her gifts. They didn't like her reading no books. If she thought she was too smart, they ripped it up. So like I said, this could be the difference of these people that's over here on the coast. Okay? They could just think that somebody think they too smart, or they think they too good, or they think they know everything or something. So somebody could have mess with your Ace of Cups to make you feel stupid, but they didn't understand that this will help you protect yourself in war. Like this ain't no fucking joke or something like this. And that's why nobody should ever fuck with nobody's gifts like that. And then they had the tarot community. Nobody can do this. Nobody, well, these people, a lot of these people are liars, because obviously somebody did try to do this. They got really close, or they had it in their fucking hand already. But I feel like whatever it is, this high priestess, remember she just came out in the reverse earlier. Whatever this is, this person might trying to keep her in the upright right now too. But this person is going to jail. I just told you that. And if they don't go to jail, they're going to get hit the fuck up at some point in time in their life. It's just what it is. Yeah, now the King of Pentacles is still in reverse. They could have went down in this area here doing something. Found out that somebody that they was actually wanting to deal with down here was transgender or gay or something like this. And they decided, oh no, I don't want to do that. But again, we got a King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This son in sackcloth could have been going towards somebody thinking that they was meeting somebody online or something that was a woman or something. And it could have been a whole King of Pentacles in the reverse, whoever this is down here. All right. The Ace of Pentacles is right here. With this woman that people are trying to penetrate. One of these could be looked at as a feminine energy. Somebody could have did something to somebody, try to hurt them or do something to their wand here. I'm seeing how this ribbon is wrapped around here. But I feel like somebody's like, today's my lucky day. I'm fully intact still. Or this could be also this energy. When I was doing one of my satellite searches, I found something that, you know how they say, I think Osiris had to come back or something to put himself together, but they couldn't find his phallic. I felt like I found one. Okay, in one of my satellite searches yesterday. I just went to a random location. I'm like, oh my God, that looked like a big old you know what. Okay. All right, this could be why somebody's getting left out in the cold, because maybe they wanted somebody to remain in the reverse or remain dead. But somebody, I feel, or this could be also somebody that's down here in this region, Virginia to Florida or something like this, that's left out in the cold here. This could be a King of Pentacles. This could be a male or a female that's in reverse here. Somebody thought somebody was some, they don't have to be transgender, but they thought that somebody was somebody that they wasn't, okay? And I feel like, again, with this Nine of Pentacles, somebody's also seeing that somebody ain't got it like that or something like this. The Two of Pentacles, that somebody's just flossing or something like this, okay, with their money. Because, again, somebody's, even when we're talking about these celebrity connections or something, guys, you had to realize that these people had to start, some of these people had to start from the bottom, but then some of this turned these people into honest makers of money, and some of these people turned into straight criminals and started killing off other people that they didn't think would be aware. And they started with, again, the children of the elitists, or the ones that would have an elite status this lifetime. So people like me, or maybe you feel like you're one, they started feeding on these people. They started feeding on some kind of trust or some type of treasury, something here that was supposed to be in somebody's name, okay? Somebody started off with a whole different mission, okay? Bringing tithes or bringing something here, gifts. Somebody started with a whole nother mission and the shit just went kaput, all right? But somebody's still going to be victorious, God said, because somebody thought that they could be, these people thought that they could judge the Son of God, okay? They thought they could be the end goal. And somebody saying, what do you mean? This person negate my daughter. Like, again, this person is victorious in my eyes. Look what they discovered. Look what they've offered up in their cup. They've been in the Two of Cups already. This person ain't never turned their back on me. This person is also a star to me. What do you mean? You mean I didn't, y'all didn't think that I seen, she gonna get it back or he gonna get it back? This pentacle in the upright, you don't think I seen that when this man came to provide for this woman in this Ouroboros energy, you had this person hanging on a cross, but source sparked something in this person here to see something a different way. Perspective was the last thing on the top of that deck. And then we got the Ace of Cups. You talking about, you talking about my child with this motherfucking Ace of Cups? Because everybody's trying to act like it's about money or something here. A lot of these people stole things to get to where they're at. That I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm telling you, I feel like this Mommy Watson and these other people is telling me to challenge them. I don't care what they say. Oh, look, I've probably been looking down the whole time. I don't care what they say. I know what the fuck I seen, and I know what I've been shown. So you can wash your name off something. You can hurry up and try to scrap some shit or something, but I know what the fuck I ain't saw. Okay? And then people are talking about, oh, we under spiritual warfare. Let's correct that, all eternal, because this seems like this is biological and covert and also chemical warfare to me. So maybe these people know about the secondary plan that these people got to hide in place, or they don't have to deal with this or something like this. I don't know about that. Maybe I was built to burn. Maybe I was built to say some shit that other people can't say. But I feel like, at least I'm going to go down with being real with my motherfucking self and real with anybody else that came in my energy or was around me. But real ain't always where it's at. You see what I'm saying? So somebody's doing black magic and stopping this person from entering into some kind of arena or something like this. Entering into the fight or something. Somebody could be blocking this man, okay? Doing black magic right here, okay? Because, again, I've noticed how much this Pastor Darby looked like one of Sophia's friends, Kyle, okay? He looked just almost like him, but Kyle, I think, was lighter skinned. Somebody not being honest about why they did something. It's about this stolen funds or this Ace of Pentacles. I'm noticing how much that person looked like that person, and then how much, again, if I look at it, that person could be a split between those two. That 23andMe could be a split between those two. Could definitely be a split between those two. And then Pastor Derby also, I was watching some of his Witches Is Your Problem, and he looked just like one of Drake's fucking bodyguards, right? And it's funny because when we went to Washington last year, okay, and I met some very interesting people there. When we went to Washington, we went on a night stroll to walk around the White House, just to walk or whatever. And when I was going in the back of the fucking White House, man, I promise you, I don't forget no face, man. I seen somebody look just like that dude. I seen somebody look just like that bodyguard. And when I went to the gas station 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something within this time limit, okay? I seen a man look just fucking like this bodyguard at the fucking gas station. Somebody's doing magic so somebody can't bring somebody a gift or an offering as well. They're really pressed about this part. Somebody could be getting enlightened about that. And on this entryway into this new life or something here. We have the Lovers in reverse. So a lover in reverse could have tried to marry somebody, okay? Or link them in a contract. Okay, I'm hearing that Plies in the beginning of that song, Diced Pineapples. All right? And it's making me think about his coochie contract or whatever he had last year. And I'm not interested. Okay? I see what the fuck these people been doing. And I got a cousin named Monique, right? By one of my Uncle Dwayne. And this Monique female looked just like DMX baby mama. I think she a dancer or something like that. She looked just fucking like her, man.